Welcome everybody to the National Racing League, race 13 out of 16, third race of the chase here at Talladega for the American 200, 75 laps, 200 miles. Co-commentator today is Owen Lepsek.
How we doing?
Let's see. Schedule. Here, race 13, Talladega. Then we have 3 races left. Next week, we're going to go to Kansas, then Phoenix, and then Homestead to round out our season. Point standings entering this race is Lane Graves took over the championship lead from Tallman. Lane has a 4-point lead after winning Bristol. Harley Johnson stays third. He's 17 points back, so he's going to need a good race today to try to cut that gap down. Brian Russo, P4. He's 23 back. Shapiro jumps up to the top 5 in the champ race. He's 23 back from the leader. Joey, he lost his spot. He's on the 6th. And then you got Carter, Martin O'Perry, and then Drew Lepsek, who has not raced anymore, and he's done. So his points does not really matter. But everybody 5th on back, I'd say 4th on back is like a must win. One of these last races, they really got to start turning it up because Lane, I don't know, Lane can extend his lead any moment, and today is going to be a good track for these guys who are lower down in the standings to try to make a comeback. Anybody in the top 10 for you, Owen, or I guess top 9 that stands out, like where they are?
Recently, you see the 54 has been really strong, especially at these short tracks. And, when you come to a place like Talladega, you have the opportunity to, be up front, get those big points. And this is a type of track that we saw at Daytona. Lane sped, and he finished way back, and that set him back for the entire regular season in the initial points. So it really is anybody's race, but I'd look out for that 54. 7 car is also pretty strong as well, but I'd say the only 2 that can probably contend with Lane Graves from here on out is the 54 and the 7.
Yeah, I agree. Qualifying, wrapping up. Tyler Ranigan's on pole, so that's going to be a point for him. He's not in the chase, but that just takes away a point from Lane or Tallman. Starting grid should be up on the screen in just a second, I believe. This is a good way though, or a good track for Tallman to try to take the champ lead back over. Anyway, starting grid should come up in a second. The guy's gridding up. Yep. All right, row 1, pole sitter Tyler Ranigan in the 27, followed by Deason in the 89, starting P2.
Row 2, you got championship leader Lane Graves, and you got Brooks in P4.
In row 3, we got Brian Russo in P5. He is one of the drivers who really needs a win, followed by Ethan Shapiro in 6th.
7th place, Dylan Carter starting it off, and then 91 of, Pizzagatti. Tried my best.
Russell is starting P9 into 23. This is his season debut, followed by fan favorite Cole Yurachek.
P11, you got Bears. Hope I pronounced that right. And then you got Johnson, one of the top 3 in the championship.
Guys who did not set a qualifying time. Joey Jara in the 88, and then 2nd place in champ standings, David Tallman in the 54.
And P15,
oh my God. You're
Me
blocked,
Brian
Abe.
P4.
You're blocked,
Alright,
Abe.
that's the few.
You're not
Wow.
coming in here and just starting to talk over us, man. I'm sorry. Not today.
Okay.
I sent you a message, Shu, for the white flag, bud.
I thought I texted you.
Hope you haven't even opened it.
There you go.
Don't even know how to say some of these guys' names. Beiersdorf, I think that's the 15. Bears. Izzy Gotti. Holy.
Should have asked him before.
Oh, okay. I got Brian Russo screaming
Not
at me
even-
to do paint scheme.
Not even in not even in the Discord, most of those guys, so
Get these lights off the screen.
It's gonna be a good race, boys. Is that right?
I hate you, dude. All right, I'm gonna go through
Okay.
3 favorites. Guy I think is gonna win the race. God, dude. God. 8 car Brian Russo. He's winning today. Tallman's already said he'd push him if it comes down to it. I feel like Lane would push him if it comes down to it. He's also giving out a free paint scheme, word on the street is, to anybody who pushes him to the win. So I got Brian Russo winning second. I'm gonna go with Joey Jara getting second, and then I'm gonna go with Tallman getting third.
All right, you go ahead, Owen.
Winning this, I'm gonna go Joey. I'm confident in his ability. He put himself in a decent position there at the Daytona race. Just didn't work out in the end, but you know, he knows how to put himself up there. We've seen that before in every type of racing league we've been in. So I'd say he has a good shout. Second place, I'm just gonna throw some hot takes out there. We're gonna go Dylan Carter. We're gonna go P2 with him. And then we'll give P3 to Russo. We'll see how he can do today. But you know, he put himself in a good position as well in that Daytona race. So
quick three favorites.
I'm sorry, guys, but you missed the point. I think P1 is gonna be that 41 car, your Shaq. P2, I got Hunter Johnson. P3, I got Joey Jara. I mean, that's the top three. I don't know why I missed on the 41. He has speed all weekend long.
Yep, all weekend. Yeah, 100%. Anyways, gonna be 875 laps. I think fuel is around 31 laps on a tank, so it's gonna be a 2-stop. Cautions may happen, and then we have 1 fast repair. We'll see how these drivers take it on today compared to Daytona, because Daytona everybody was kind of just single file, but it was also a fuel save. Anyways, pace car down into pit road. It's our first super speedway race since Daytona. We will see if this is going to be way better than that, hopefully. Anyways, Tyler Anigan, your pole sitter, leading us to the green flag, and we are green flag racing here at Talladega. Great start for the 27 car. 9 cars all over him. Top lane's blinking out, so they are not hooked up at all. That's Gavin Brooks in the 13, not being able to close in to that leader on the top, and looks like he's just going to back out.
Not what you want to see from a spectator's point. That top line is phasing bad, and they're going to the bottom. So it looks like they're going to get formed up in a train pretty quickly. We'll see what this little middle lane has to do, but yeah, that is not what you want to see as a spectator.
77's going to try to jump out and try to get something going in that middle to top lane, I guess you could say, but it's just all looking single file right now. I don't know. They may just try to save some fuel or just take it easy since it's lap 1 of this race. But the guy burning the most fuel is going to be the 27 as of now. Wow, what a start.
As we come to complete the first lap, and they are formed up in the train. You got Juracek out there trying to get something going. Joey popping out of line there all the way in the back, but you see here, just trying to save some fuel, and that honestly is the best strategy as of right now. Puts you in the best position for later on in the race, but you know, you got an outside lane starting to form up.
Yeah, we got 4 cars on the outside lane. That's led by Pizzy Gotti in the 91. That's who I want to win. Pizzy Gotti leading the outside with your fan favorite Cole Juracek. Cole Juracek, I think he has a couple top 10s this season. We'll see if he can get another one or even get a win here from Talladega, because really this is anybody's race. You just got to avoid the wrecks and put yourself in a good spot after pit cycle. But these top 3 on the top are making it work right now, side by side with P4 on the bottom.
Yep, completing lap 2 here, and they are making a charge up front now in basically 4th in line now, side by side with 4th on the bottom. And they got it lined up pretty well right now. Again, could be just a little cautious on the bottom. You know, it is lap 3, just trying to get settled into the race. But it's that outside lane is coming.
E3 Designs race sponsor. Anyways, they are side by side with Brian Russo on the bottom lane, and we now got 6 cars jumping up to that middle lane as of now, but that top's looking really good. And Abe, I want to ask you a question about this package. How is this package with the pushing as the 41 gets out of line and Joey Jara is going to take advantage of it and shuffle him out to the back? Big shout out, Abe. I love this guy.
Yep, outside lane got shaken up just a little bit there. And look at that. B3 Designs moving to the outside. There we go. Lane, new leader, followed by the 8. And they're trying to get formed up 88 as well. And look at that. 2 people that did not qualify going for 3rd and 4th in this race off of turn 4.
Top 4 in the middle lane, all a chase driver, all a championship contender. Joey Jara, he is one of the guys who is really needing a win here today, and he needs a bad race from the other championship guys, but he's staying in that middle lane. He's going to try to get to the outside of the 8 car. David Tallman in the 54, he's trying to get up there, trying to help that 88 car.
Ready nip and tuck here. Got to get a little bit down, get that side draft, but here you see the 9 and the 8. Slide up, that's going to help those people on the outside lane. And it doesn't look like the inside's formed up really well right now. A little bit of space between the 27 and the 47, and oof, a little shaky there. Gonna have to, and that's going to be 3 wide. Might be shuffled back. Yep, Joey just in an unfortunate position there. He's going to go to the, oh, maybe not go to the back. They're all over the place right now. 3 wide into the tribal.
3x3, 2 rows deep in the middle of the pack. The B3 Designs racing team is going to go all the way to the top lane and try to block that as of now. But they're all going to shuffle back down to the bottom as Tallman is the one that's not going to benefit out of this at all. He made a 3-wide move on the 88 car, and that did not work out. The 88 got help on that very top lane, and then now he's able to just cycle out and chill P4 bottom. But Tallman's fallen back to the back.
Down the backstretch, still 2 rows, 3 by 3, and we'll see here into turn 3. Got, yeah, losing momentum there on the top now. Looks like they're going to get back in line, make it 2 by 2, but now you got Tallman leading that outside lane off of turn 4.
It's not a shock to see the B3 Designs racing team sitting 1-2. They are probably going to be together all race long until other people try to make a move on them, or maybe if they just make mistakes in pit road, because both drivers have had issues on pit road this year, especially the 9 car. We'll see how that's going to play out today. Maybe it's different, but anyways, top lane's trying to get going again. This time it's going to be Dylan Carter leading the charge.
Yeah, pushing. You can see it. A little shaky on that outside lane. He's getting a big push, trying to get back up to those leaders. Still just got a lot of superpower on the bottom lane right here. This is pretty much some of the biggest names we have here on that top 5 on the bottom. It's definitely going to make it hard for any of the outside lane, but no, they shift up here. 27 and the 54, both with a run on the inside as we hit the line to complete 7 laps of this Talladega race.
Dylan Carter went to that middle lane down the backstretch last lap, and he has shot himself all the way up the side-by-side, almost for the lead. He may be on his quarter panel, but Dylan with a great run. Does not have that good of help from the 7 car right now, but the B3 Designs team is just really controlling. They are just moving lanes together and blocking these runs. We saw the 54 get a little loose. I don't know what happened with him, but he's still good to go. But B3 Designs doing really good right now, but the bottom lane's trying to stay strong, but Lane's not going to leave that 8 car.
Yeah, and Lane has no reason to leave his teammate, especially this early on in the race. Especially, yeah, and both of them will get clear here. They'll probably stick in line. You know, the middle lane probably is the preferred line. It's the best for side drafting in the sim, so, you know, you'll probably see them there, but, you know, it... Oh, look at that. Russo.
It looked like he peaked early.
Like he was trying to, yeah, he peaked early, tried to leave him there a little bit. At least that's what it looked like, but no. And look at that. Look at the outside leader here. That's Yurchek. He's coming for the lead.
I love that guy. Cole Yurchek trying to lead the charge. And Dylan, he's going to jump straight back up to the top. Dylan's not trying to wait around today. He already tried to make one move to the top, and it worked out. Now he's going to try to make another move and try to actually get up there and take the lead away, or at least get these 2 B3 Designs teammates shuffled up and get away from each other. But right now, run's not looking too good as the bottom lane is really organized. Got a little shakeup. That's going to force them 3 wide. That Pizzigatti in the 91 and Decent in the 89. They're looking good, though. I love this cam, man.
As we go on board, we see here just how much it can change in one lap. And look at that, the outside lane looking strong. We got one person up there. Got some momentum coming, but gear check is clear. He could slide up if he so pleases, but looks like they'll stay in line. And Dylan Carter will slide down.
After all that racing that was going on, they are now fully single file almost. Ethan Shapiro almost made contact with the 27, but they are going to be good to go. We got a little 3-wide action going on back in the pack. That's the 77, 91, and 23. Looks like the 77 is just going to lift and try to get back down to the bottom. Really every car on this bottom lane now.
Yep, and the train commences. Now what you'll see, especially near the middle of the pack and a little bit back of the pack, you'll start to see them lifting off the throttle, trying to save some fuel here. And that is the strategy, puts you in the best position. But you see here, and we said the B3 designs, they are controlling the race, but they are burning the most fuel. The farther up you are, the more fuel you are burning. And that could be something to look at as we complete lap 11 here at Talladega.
Yeah, some things that Lane does like to do. I don't know if it's going to work good in this car, but if he's the leader, if he wants to swap, sometimes he'll try to get everybody on this top lane, single file top, and then Brian's going to shoot all the way down to the bottom lane and just slingshot in the corner to take the lead. Maybe they try that later on, but there's no need to switch lanes because everybody's just following them. You got people in the back trying to get the middle lane going, but it's just not enough cars. So a lot of guys just taking it easy right now, but I don't know. It's a little tight right here. Hopefully nothing happens between these guys, but I've been seeing these guys just not check up a little bit down here in the middle of the pack.
Yep, and when you're in the middle of the pack, you always want to be cautious of the car in front. No pushing the pusher, especially when you're 6th or 7th in line. You know, you wanna stay close enough to where it helps out, but you don't want to push them into somebody else. And as we see, middle lane trying to get going again at 89. The 89, I will say, Decent has been one of the ones who has been trying to get that outside lane going. He's just trying to make some friends, trying to see if he can get anyone to jump up. Right now, he has 3 takers, but not really lined up right now.
Lap 13 here at Talladega. Everybody really just taking it easy, but a guy to look out for now. We see the 54. He was sitting, chilling in the back, but he's going to make his move to the middle lane. Is he going to try to get something going and try to challenge and get back up there? But a guy to look out for, we got P5, fan favorite Cole Yurachek. He is in a great spot right now, saving fuel and just keeping his clean up there. 7's lifting really hard right now, though. He's hardcore saving. And this may allow the middle lane to try to get some guys going up and get some momentum to get side by side with the 7.
Yeah, and again, that helps with the strategy, you know. With the 7, it's kind of selfish, you know, just trying to save the most fuel. But like you said, that will bring that middle lane a little bit closer to it. And look at that, 7 car jumps up. And trying to keep it together there on the middle lane, but now there's a big gap on the bottom. That could open the door for this middle lane to make up some ground.
Really aggressive pushing from the 89 right now, trying to get up there, but they are just stuck side by side with the 41 car. But if they do get a run, I expect the 9 and 8 to jump up to that middle lane and block it. Maybe Joey follows along too. I don't think, I don't know, is Joey in the same call as them?
Joey is in the B3 call.
All right, so those 3 are probably going to be helping each other right now. Yeah, they are 100% going to be working together. So technically, it's not 3 B3 Designs cars, but we might as well say that tonight because Joey's going to be helping them all night long as well. So those 3 may jump up to the middle lane soon if they do see a run coming.
trying to build that momentum up. They're trying to stay nip and tuck. Looks like they're having a little bit of a hard time trying to hold that line on the top. And look, more numbers getting up there. It's going to be 5, maybe 6 trying to get to that middle lane. Looks like they're trying to make some moves. Got about 10, maybe 10 or 11 laps until that pit window.
Yeah.
Kind of opens up.
Yep.
So, you know, could just be trying to make up some track position before the pits.
I have noticed the 8 car has been getting to the back bumper of the 9. A really unorganized push from the middle lane there. He's going to keep it straight, but he got really sideways from the push from the 89. 89's been pushing really aggressive on the back bumper of the 7, but that's the first really shakeup we've had between those two when it came to pushing. But like I was saying, the 8 car's been pushing the 9 off of these exits sometimes, so I think Lane was telling him that to just stay on him to try not to let this top lane get there. But he's backed off of him now, saving again.
Go. Completing lap 16 of the race. Who's in P4? Don't count him out yet. We got Cole Yurchek. P4. Just staying in line with all these guys, with the B3 Designs cars. And it's working out for him right now. But look at that, middle lane. Oh, they are all over the place. And here he goes, jumps up. And now we got more jumping up. Here comes the action here.
Just like we talked about, B3 Designs Racing jumping up to the middle lane to block that run. Joey in that same call with them, so they probably made the call out to Joey as well. All 3 of them working together. We'll see, though. I expect the 8 and 9 to come back up and keep that middle lane right now because the bottom lane does not look organized. We got 3 cars pushing each other on this top lane. Does Joey take this run, or is he just going to sit in line? Oh, he's going to take the run. Holy, really close call there. And they're blinking out. We got a wreck. The 16's in the wall. Hard hit for the 16. Hard hit for Deason.
Oh.
I think that should be a yellow.
Yeah.
Probably need to call that. Yeah. I think we called that.
The yellow flag is out.
Unfortunate situation there in turn 1 and 2, but looks like the 16. I don't know what happened. He shot up in the.
Where's the 9?
In the middle of the corner. He was blinking.
Oh, there he is. iRacing Candles all the yellows, but I think that was a reasonable one, especially early on. So we just don't. I mean, what, 3 guys basically right into the outside wall. Everybody got shook up, so. I think that deserves to be a yellow flag there, but first caution of the race, we'll get a replay right now. Here's the replay here at Talladega. We'll see what happened. I don't even know. We're going to get a better angle, but the 91 and 89 might have made contact, and it came straight back down into the 16 car. We're going to go to the far chase cam and see from a different perspective. We're going to go far chase of the 91.
So looks like the 91 didn't. So you'll see here when you hit the line, that bottom lane disappears. It looks like he was trying to stay on that line. Oh, look at that. So I guess that, what is that? The 89 car. What happened to the 89 car? It just came down the track, or?
7 checks up. We'll see. We're going to ride on board with the 7 far chase cam. All over the 47, giving him a push. As the 47 he just gets him another push there. Joey goes down to try to block. 7's going to go up. He lifts. He checks out because he doesn't want to go 3. And then that got the 89 all out of shape because 89 just hit the back of him. Oh, really?
Just,
Really?
just a domino effect there.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
how the in car was. I mean, it shook him up. I don't know
we'll
if he
see.
tried to hurry up and get back down. We're right on board in the cockpit.
Yeah, it just looks like he got a little, you know, spooked out with all what that was happening. Should have just tried to hold the line, but you know, just a little racing incident. I don't see any intent there, but you see, just the 7 car checks up big to yeah. There's just nothing crazy with that. But you know, he was just trying to check up and get out of the way of the 7 car, and then you know, it just started a little domino effect. But it was a closing window and can't fit 3 cars there, so.
Back from replay, lap 21 out of 75, 55 to go. Pit stops have happened. 8 car in the race lead, 47 on the outside. I don't know. We'll ask Lane. We're getting Lane in here for a second. Lane Graves, you got a copy, man?
I got a copy.
How's it going, bro?
It's going good. Just chilling. We had us 3 lined up, and we were just kind of dominating. And
Or-
then I blinked out for like half a lap, so I gave up the lead. But we're good.
I'm guessing Joey's working with y'all.
Yeah, Joey hopped in with us. He's working with the B3 crew. Looks like it's based off Joey. Everybody else is in the same call, so it's kind of us 3 versus the field, I guess. I don't understand why everybody else is in the same call, but we'll see how it plays
So
out.
there's 3 other people that are by themselves, but there is 6 people working in the main driver's chat. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big crowd.
Were you hoping it was gonna stay green?
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't really matter.
Ethan Shapiro, dude. He's over. He's like in a hard left and right, trying
It
to
doesn't
get the
really
yellow.
it doesn't really matter. It's still not gonna be fuel, so we're just kind of chilling,
What's it looking like
rolling.
on
So
fuel right now? 30 what?
right now we got like 5 laps good on like one stop, so no one should be really saving. Like no one needs to save. So
Okay, so you're pitting
just
around
one
lap
stop
80
and
or lap 50. Lap 50, you're pitting around. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
it'd be. All right, I'm gonna
Yep.
drag you back.
All right, thank you.
Yep. So, Joey Jara is a B3 Designs member today. Anyways, B3 Designs continues to lead. It's Brian Russo with the leader spot now, though. Got
Green
Dylan
flag,
Carter on the
green
outside,
flag.
and we are back under green. Really organized push on this bottom lane between Bears and Russo. We're going to see if the outside can try to fight back. That's Cole Juracek second on the top, so he's going to be your pusher. Joey's going to hurry up and drop down in line behind B3's Designs driver, Lane Graves. Top lane not looking organized right now. 47's going to try to pinch, try to just get some kind of run off of 2.
Off of turn 2. Wow, that is really close with, I think that was Lane and the 47. Really close contact there, but look at that. Both lanes are kind of dialed up. You got the 4 cars on the outside, 4 cars kind of linked up on the bottom. But looks like the bottom has the upper hand right now. I want to go back to something Lane said about how it doesn't really matter. Like everyone will kind of be pushing. That is true. However, if you do save fuel from here on out, it makes, and if it goes green flag to
You
the
take
end,
less fuel. Yep.
you take less fuel, and that shortens the pit stop time. So there's multiple strategies that can work out, and it really just depends on the pack that you can get. But I'd say you have two strategies. One, get that track position, try and keep it. Or two, save fuel, go as long as possible, shorten that pit stop to the end, and try and do that.
If I was a driver and I had teammates, so for example, if I was on B3 Designs with Joey helping right now, if I'm those 3 drivers, I want to pit I would want to pit by myself with those 2 other cars. So 3 cars, all 3 of them pit together, but before the rest of the field. Or maybe after. They just pit by themselves, and then those 3 can just push each other and try to gain or gap the field, which it has worked before. I don't know. Lane smart enough to probably tell them that, so they may be talking about how they're going to do pit stops right now. But those 3, if they pit together, they can just push hard and try to gap the field. We'll see how it works out, though, but it's getting really racy right now. 2x2 all the way deep. I do want to point out that we have 2 DNFs. Well, I guess 1 DNF. Beiersdorf, he is out of the race. Deason, he's been 2 laps down, so I'm pretty sure he's still out on the track. Don't think he took his fast repair. Don't know what's really up with that. Maybe he blew up and had a tow. But we'll see. Anyways, Dylan Carter, race leader now.
Look at that 41 car, Yurchek, second place. He's going to go down. Follows him down. 54 will lead the outside with the 27 now. But now it kind of helps out with the strategy with the other. Oh no, Brian's going out to the outside, and look how the formation on the outside now. They're all together. They're all linked up. You got one that pops out there. You gotta give a good push here into the corner. Yep. All you need to do. 54 is clear. They're really just formed up there on the top right now.
Brian is really wanting to try to keep this race lead. He's going to dive it back to the bottom. Not going to lie, what a horrible move by Haruso. Bottom lane was not stacked up too, but it is going to get his teammate behind him. So maybe that's what he was doing all along. That's going to get Lane right behind him. Gavin Brooks shooting at 3 middle here. He's going to try to clear the bottom lane, and he does. So now he's in front of the 8 and the 9. Great move by that 13 car, who was just in the back of this pack, I'd say 2 laps ago. He's now leading the bottom lane side by side with Dave Tallman.
And you'll see the momentum is on the inside right now, but you had a bad push there from the 8. Looks like they're just a little shaky. That gives the better position to the top, and you'll see it there. Top 2 cars are clear. 88 and clear now. Will he jump down? He's thinking about it. Might stay up, try and get that run. Oh, getting really close there. 27 tried to take it back, but the 88 was there. Tallman up to block. And as we come to complete lap 26 of this Talladega 200.
Great move by the 88 car of Joey Jara. Got a great run and shot it to the outside of Dave Tallman. And now we see B3 Designs of the 8 and 9 car going top 3, very top line on Ethan Shapiro in that 16. They're going to have no drafting help in front. Do they tell Joey to try to move that lane up, or are these 2 just going to work on their own on that top lane? We'll see if they're going to be able to get it done. They are really organized. Lane pushing the 8 car, and Lane's a really good pusher, probably one of the best pushers in this field. So we'll see how him and Brian can make this top lane work. But so far, it's Joey Jara leading the middle lane, holding that middle lane in front of the 77.
Oh, Shapiro up there with a late block. We'll see if that moves anybody up. But right now, you just got Joey commanding the field right now. He'll go down to block the 54. He should go back up, and he does. Oh, he's trying to get outside. Oh, just a little racy. That's going to shuffle the 91 out. Unfortunate for him. That's going to give the 54 the lead, though, off of turn 2. And it looks like, yep, you see B3 Designs. They tucked in into that middle line. Tried to get something working, but nothing Nothing for him right now. Going into turn 3.
89 car is back down pit road. Was already 2 laps down. He's going to go 3 down this time. His race could be over. He might have just parked it. Don't really know. We will see, though, but unfortunate for him as he was, I don't know, just unfortunate. It's really just a whole checkup happen and just bang, bang play. But anyways, 8 car working the top lane on the 16. Joey is just going up and down the track, trying to block the 77 and 54. And that's going to check up the middle lane and give the door wide open to the 8 car and 9. Does the 9 give the 8 a good push off exit? I don't think they're going to get a good enough run, though. But Joey's now going to go all the way to the top. Brian taps the wall just a little bit, but Joey is just... Holy crap, Joey's going up and down the track. 54 now. He's going to go back to the bottom. This is great racing.
Some really aggressive racing here. Looks like the 77 was really, really pushing that 88 hard. And he got him out of shape a bunch of times, but and you still see it. 88. He's sideways after every push right now. It's getting really racy here, and we're not even halfway through.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get clear of that race lead once again. Kind of hard to tell. He may not. No, he's not. He's not clear. Brian gave him a push at the line, but it's not good enough to get the 88 all the way out front. But B3 Designs cars are controlling that very top lane. Middle kind of just dead right now. Only 2 cars, maybe 3. They're not even hooked up, though. Top lane's going to prevail down the backstretch, though, with the top 2 getting clear of everybody. Same with the top 4 almost on the top lane. Everybody but the 7 drops down, and that's a B3 Designs 1, 2, 3, I guess you could call it, since Joey is working with them today.
And they are organized, they are set, and they are trying to move on. But you see, they are now burning the most fuel, so the best strategy probably for them is to be the first ones to pit, because you've seen it. That 8 car has basically been up front, or the second car in line, the entire run. So he's been burning a lot of fuel, and the 9 car has been right behind him. So looks like that if they pit together, it's going to be soon, as we have a move to the outside. The 88 goes to block, 54 to the middle, and it is 3 wide for the lead. 88, no help. 54.
Oh, 27.
Oh. The 8 car did not give him a break. A late move down to the bottom for the 27, and that could have been disastrous for the field. But they keep it straight. We race on.
Great move by the 54 that whole lap. Now he's going to get shuffled out, though. 16 is going to go top. We're going to see where the 91 goes. 91 is going to go top as well. So the 54 is going to get shuffled out here. But Tallman just made a crazy couple moves last lap. Shot to the outside of Lane. Lane told his boys to go up and block him. So what do? They go up and block, and Dave just goes all the way to the wall. It just makes a move on Russo and then shoots it back down to the bottom. Great driving by the 54 car, but now he's just all shuffled out. We're going to see Lane and Brian get a run going now on that middle lane.
Blocked by the 7. He's still blocking. That just was a little bit too late and a little bit too aggressive for the 7. But you see it here. Everyone trying to get that track position. And it is getting really, really racy here. The Chevys get in line in the top 3. And the 8 car goes to the top, 7 car goes to block on the bottom. Run coming on the outside. He's got to get to that middle lane, block it. There he is. 8 car looks to be just clear for now, but it'll probably stay up to help the 9. Really aggressive racing as we come out of turn 2.
And Russo's going to have the race lead all to himself right now. Lane is being a great pusher, and those 2 are just cooking the field right now. They're going to be clear all around, and they're going to come all the way back down to the bottom. 7's just going to check up, not even make a move. Is this where it starts to settle down, or is this field still going to try to make a move? And we see the 27 going up. We got a little bit of contact further on in the back. He just gets put in the wall. It's going to be good, though. No wrecks as of now. But everybody single file in the front. We saw the 27 try to go to that middle lane, but nobody went with them.
Yeah, it looked a little shaky all around the middle of the pack there that last time around, but we keep on racing, and it looks like it's starting to settle down. No, maybe not. Oh, he's trying to peek out, and no one with them right now. You got 2 cars on the outside, and it looks like they've had enough fun for, at least for now. They're gonna try and settle it down a little bit. Got 3 cars now. Oh boy, maybe I'm wrong. Here they come again. 6 cars to the middle lane, and we are not done yet. Everyone's moving around.
Oh, 9 cars gonna get hooked by the 54 in front of the field. Huge hit to the 41. And that is a big wreck. Big hit to the 41 and 9. 27's around. Everybody else really gonna get back straight right away. But the 54 and 9, I don't know what happened, but the 54 ended on the 9's quarter panel and it sent the 9 around. And that was a heavy hit to that 41. Yeah, he had to tow right away. There is a faster pair, so hopefully his tow time's not too long. But huge hit to the 41 and the 9 too. I think the 9's gonna have heavy damage too. He may have to use his faster pair. Huge hit.
That was a shocking. That was a shocking move. I think the 54 is just lost. We'll see it here in the replay, but it just the 54. It just looked like he just maybe he didn't know there was a car below there. We'll see here when we come to this replay, but I don't know what was going on there.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, I mean, nothing. You can't say anything else except for the 54 being at fault. I mean, that guy just drove right into the quarter panel. I don't know. See here. Yeah, it's just.
He just turned him.
Yeah, he turned him. You can see the 9 kind of went down, but I don't understand like why you would
Was there
even
any
attempt
beef
to hit someone
prior?
there. Don't think so.
That's what I'm thinking. Dave just texted me asking if he just said block mid turn. We'll see his slow down. Lane's gonna go all the way to the top. He has his right side. He's gonna come down a little bit.
I mean, he basically like.
I get it. So
I see what Dave. I mean, yeah, I see it too. Lane did come down a little bit, but I mean, I don't know if you're the 54 though, like you can see that. I don't know. Well, we're gonna do this cockpit.
You gotta be more aware.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Cockpit of the 54. Oh wow.
I mean, look, Lane. You see, Lane came down the track a tiny bit and then stopped, and then he still drove into the quarter panel. And I think the 54 was clear bottom, but I'd have to get another look at it. So it's very preventable. I think just an aggressive move on the 54. That's a shame. 100% a fast repair for that 41. That was a huge hit, and you can see here. Look at the state of that 9 car. That is a heavy. Oh man.
Oh my god! I cannot wait to use this camera. Riding on board with the 41.
Cardinals 41 car. You see here. Just riding along. See the block there. Yeah, it's just nothing.
Wow.
See smoke in there, trying to get through. Absolutely nothing he could have done. Engine blew up immediately. You just need to get that towed fastest way to the pits and get that fast repair. But that was, I feel like he gotta. And you see it there. It was a half block, and then it looks like he turns up again. The 54.
Yeah, that's the part. 54 did go back up. I see the block that he's talking about 100%. It was a half block. I mean,
it was a half block, but it still looked like he could kind of get under. And then you see the 54, it kind of looks like he just turns back right just a tiny bit, and it looks like it's just on him. Just a mistake there, and that is very unfortunate for the 41. And the 9 car. The 9 car, I don't know if he used a fast repair or not, but that wheel was in bad shape. And and one more wreck for that. One more wreck like that for Yurchek. That That's gonna be the end of the day for him with one more crash. But that the fast repair is designed to, not immediately take people out like that because these accidents do happen. But that I don't know. That was an interesting move there by the 54 in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. And something that's going to suck out of all of this is if this stays green till the end, it is going to be an unfortunate ending as it is going to come down to basically pit stops. Um, yeah, you're going to have, it's really going to be no laps really left of racing after a pit stop, maybe like 5 to 7 laps left after you make your pit stop. So this really just made this a little fuel strategy kind of race. I expect to see everybody trying to kind of race hard to try to get track position for that pit stop, but maybe we do see some guys save and try to. I don't know. It's really you don't even have to save. Actually, it's just really a splash. It's gonna be a splash of fuel basically if it stays green till the end. Not saying it is.
Yeah, if it does stay green to the end, kind of like the last strategy, it kind of stays the same in a sense of, the more you save, the less time you spend on that last pit stop. So you could save here and it shortens the pit stop, or you could go all out, go for that track position. That stays the same, but that, I guess we'll have to see and wait and see. As we're double file, we're coming to green this time.
Yeah, Dave did kind of own up to his mistake. He said he just saw and then he just said frick. So he knows he made a mistake. It is what it is. Um, Brian had some words he had to text me. Brian says dirty. Brian Russo. Not happy with the move from the 54 car, but anyways, we're gonna go back green here. It's gonna be a 38 lap shootout remaining in this race. Wouldn't even call it a shootout, just 38 to go in general.
Green,
Brian
green,
leads us
green.
to the green, and we are back underway. Horrible start, really, for the bottom compared to the top. Brian is clear for a second, not going to take it. This is going to let the 47 and 27 really get a good run here. Maybe the 27 can get clear, too, because the bottom lane is just not organized whatsoever compared to the top two.
I don't know what happened, but there is nothing going for the bottom lane. And honestly, the top, where are the cars at?
That's
Just
what I'm
no.
saying. What a sale! Oh,
And he
my.
clipped them. Oh goodness! Lock it down. Lock it down. Oh, just a little kiss. Looks like
Gonna stay green.
for the 23. That was a whole.
Almost would have been a crazy save. Oh my. Caution does not come out though. He really was not a hard hit at all. Nobody got turned around, so it's gonna stay green. This is really gonna have two separate packs now though. We're gonna see what happens. Ethan Shapiro is gonna fall back to the second pack. But man, this race is totally changing from what the racing we saw earlier was.
100%, and I don't know what. Oh, okay, I thought Brian was going to the outside. For this lead pack, you need to stay in line. You need to push. You need to get away from that second pack. You already are outnumbered. You need to get away from them. And right now, you have Brooks leading that second lane, or that second pack rather. And I guess we'll see if they make any changes. I'd rather have like an 88 or a 9 leading that second pack, but we can check the lap times. We can see how they're doing. But now it's probably going to be the 16 leading if they choose to stay in
Gonna move
line.
up.
Oh no, 16. You know what? And you know what? It stinks losing that track position, but that is a smart move from the 16 to not slow that second pack down, because the only way you get back up there is if you get in line, and you don't want to slow them down.
Yeah, gap was 2.55 starting this lap, but I'm gonna make a comment. Brian, I feel like he's trying to battle, so the second pack gets up there because it has Joey and Lane in it. But the thing is, like, yeah, you want to help your teammate out and all that who's leading the championship, but you also got to think about yourself. I think he's like 23 points back in the champ. Lane's down in 8th. He's up in the front pack right now. I just feel like he should be trying to help and get away from that second pack personally, if he really wants to try to get back in this champ race. But I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, and here's the thing, Brian, right now, he's getting good points on that 9 car if it finishes like this.
Yep, and imagine if he won
It
too.
let
That like if he won, that's a big
exactly,
difference. Like he's shooting up there. Not saying it's gonna be hard for him
exactly.
to win by himself against these 4 though. But I mean, I'd still take my chance. I'd rather take my chances on it. But I mean, I don't know. Second pack after Brooks went up to the outside lane, they lost some time, but I think they did it so Lane could be the pusher. But they are losing
Got a
time right
little
now.
shuffled, got shuffled there. I don't know what's happening here. Credit to this league pack here. You know, Carter, Ranigan, Johnson. Those top 3 really nip and tuck, and they're just trying to just keep it going. They're trying to edge that gap out. It's gonna be hard. Right now, I think this second pack needs to realize, okay, something needs to change. And look at Lee 8 cars out of line. He's trying to he's side drafting. He's trying to slow this pack down, and they are still getting away. This kind of needs to be that wake up call. It's like, all right, we need to get this pushing situation worked out, because right now it is literally only 3 cars driving away from 10. So they gotta get it worked out.
I'm sorry, but like Brian Russo, I don't know, man. I know you want to help your teammate, but you're in the front pack with you and 4 other cars, and you were gaining. They were gaining on that second pack. Brian was the 5th car, and I love that spot because you know why? He could be lifting. He could be saving some.
Mhm.
He really could.
Yep.
He could be half throttle
And that
saving
shortens
some.
the pit stop.
But look what just happened. He goes side by
They're gonna
side.
lose the draft.
Yeah, but I mean now this whole pack's gonna get back together. I'm sorry. Like this is making me mad watching. I'm sorry. Like that. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's infuriating.
Interesting, really interesting move from that 8 car, because now they're gonna get swallowed up from that second pack in a second here. I mean, they're coming. The train's coming, and they might try and pass them here. And guess what? Brian, 5th place. He's probably gonna go back to 11th or 12th. It's just a really interesting move, and yeah, out of sorts there. Maybe
I don't know.
Ranigan might have been getting a little hot on the temperatures, but look at that. 2 seconds is the gap now. Really struggling now. That's why you need that 4th car. That 4th car is a lot of help, having that 4th car to help the 3rd car, just with the arrow pushing. And you see here, it's all coming back now. 1.5. And yeah, they're going to pass. Honestly, I would have stayed in line, but we'll see here. Now they're going to start battling. Now
They're gonna get up there, but man, I cannot believe like you're maintaining the gap, even gaining a little bit, and you're gonna do that, and you're gonna put yourself. You're basically just gonna put the whole field back together. And like I said, you gotta there's a point that's where you have to think about yourself in the championship race. He's talked about how, he needs to win this race and he's back in the champ. Well, now let's say he wins this race and Lane gets 2nd. That's only 7 points. You only gained 7 on him. When Lane was all the way down in what? P8? Lane was P8 right there, and Russo's in the main pack with 4 other guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the call by Russo there, but I mean, if he cares about Lane and the champ more than himself, then go for it.
interesting move nonetheless, but they're slowly getting back there, and it's 3-on-3 right now. As you see, the 8 car is a little bit off that 11. They're gonna try and get sorted back up, but now gap 1.15 to that lead pack. They are coming.
A guy I want to keep an eye on is this 54. You see he's really laid off. I feel like he is saving some fuel right now. I don't know how big of a difference it's going to make in that final pit stop, because it is basically, I think it's going to be a splash. It may just be 1 can. I don't know. We'll see, because it's going to be single-digit laps left after the pit stop. But I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see how it all plays out. But, I mean, main pack, everybody's going to be back together here. We're going to see how this run is taken by this 77 car. This is his debut race today. We're going to see what kind of move he makes. He's just going to go back to the bottom because the 7 kind of showed he was going to block. Huge checkup on the bottom lane. 11's going to have to go outside here and not run into the back of Russo. But they're going to get settled down now, it looks like. I don't know if Tolman is saving or if he's, like, down on power.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That was close. 27 went below the double yellow there, but
He didn't.
More of a
Yeah, he didn't
defensive
pat.
move
Yeah.
more of a defensive move there, from the looks of it. Now 2x2 there. 2x2, 5 back. There we go. Starting to get racy here again. 29 to go. I would like to go back though to that 54. He's got to be down on power. You do not gain. And here's the thing about saving. Saving only matters if you have people that you pit with. Because if you save this fuel and you're by yourself, congratulations, you're just gonna get passed again on pit exit. So, and it doesn't. Yeah, it must be damage. It really
Has to
must
be.
be damage.
You know, if you're in this main pack, like, you know, if Tolman stayed in this main pack, you know, it's good because when all these guys pit together, if you can get the faster stop and jump up in front of all these guys in that pit stop, I mean, you're controlling the pack. With, like I said, it's going to be single digit laps to go after you pit. But I don't know. I wonder if we see any kind of strategy where like a little group of cars pit early, like a short pit, because we could see that. That's what there were 6 cars in the other call. So all 6 of them could pit really early compared to the other 3.
Or as you see right now,
I doubt that happens.
Those
So,
bottom, those 3 cars on the bottom, B3, they're all together again. And guess what? They probably are gonna have the advantage here with that track position.
yeah, you know, it's good for Brian that he has teammates up here now, but you know, like, what points are you really gonna gain in the champ battle now from doing what you did? If anything, I mean, shoot, as it stands, you'd be losing more points in the champ battle, basically taking yourself out of contention unless you just, like go on a win streak the next 3 races, which, I mean, we know that's not happening, but I don't know. Very interesting call.
All nip and tuck now. Starting to settle down again. Last time I said that, they started going crazy, but looks like it's all starting to calm down. 54 is really going to be hoping for a caution. From what it looks like, 54, I can't remember if he had damage in that caution, but I'm guessing electing not to take that
Pass repair.
fast repair, and then might have just been a little bit too draggy, and not 100% sure on that. But now train is moving. They are all lined up.
Get Dave Tallman. We're gonna get Dave Tallman in here, actually. We're gonna do. Tallman.
I fucked chat.
What happened, bro?
I have no idea, bro. I don't even remember lifting. I just lost the draft.
You don't have damage?
I don't think so.
Do you have a fast repair still?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Just need him to get up there and wreck.
Yeah, I mean, they're just single file right now. The B3 designs 1, 2, 3 basically. So we'll see how it plays out.
Well, my party's not going to work with any of them, so.
Yeah.
Don't let you know anything after
you know,
we pit.
I don't want to throw any strategies out there or anything like that, you know. But like, shoot, if all of them pit early together and they just pull, they could gap the top 3.
They will be. They'll be pitting out. Oh, I'm not going to say it just in case they're watching stream. They're pitting soon. Pitting soon.
Thank you. I was just talking to Owen about how they could do that to make the other 3 have to pit instantly or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I guess good luck if a caution comes out. That's what you need right now.
Yeah, I do the caution. Go
I'll
fuck
see.
chat. See you.
All right, so
Never know what you're gonna get when he joins the Discord call.
I know, right? No, actually, you never know. Like Bristol, go high. I'm sorry, I can't.
Nope.
I can't.
Nope.
All right, so we said that Dave did say they may. I don't know. Talking about pitting soon. Well, look what we see right now. 747-16 are going to jump top 3. The 11 car is in his own Discord call. I don't know, and we're going to see
Yep.
B3 Design just jump. And look at this. Brian Russo gets left out. Man,
Oh.
Brian, imagine all the stuff you just did.
And just for clarity
Wow.
for our viewers, just for clarity, that group of 6 people, I'll tell you their numbers right now. Those 6 people, 54, 47, 16, 13, 7, and 27. Those are the cars that will be working together and working against the 8, 88, and 9 car. So just to keep that in mind, we'll have to try and see some separate strategies, but only time will tell.
Tell you one thing, that's some great teamwork right there. What we just saw, we see the 9, 88, and 8 get split up from each other. 9 all by himself with 3 guys in the same Discord call right behind him. That's the 47, 16, and 7. Like I said, that 11 car was in his own call, so he's not really a part of it. But maybe he does go with them. We have a lap car up ahead. We'll see how that plays out. But 47, 16, and 7 put themselves in a good spot here down in the bottom lane. We're going to see when they pit. And I will say this. Let's say, obviously not yet, but if they just pitted right there, the 9, 8, and 88 are not hooked up at all. Like, that's going to take some time.
And that's something that they need to keep in
Look
mind.
at this. 88's all the way back here.
They need to see, exactly. They need to see that they are separated. This would be a perfect time to pit. That last pit stop, get it through, and guess what? It'll take a lap to get all these cars together, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
This would be a perfect time to pit. Let's see if they do it, though.
Honestly, if I am them, I'm saying pit this time. I'm pitting this time if I'm them, 100%. They are those 3 are not hooked up. You're gonna gain time on them 100%. This is a perfect strategy call if somebody makes that call in that call. We'll see. I really, yep, perfect.
Here they come. Here they come. This is the best chance for them to try and pull away from those 3.
Beautiful. I think it's fine.
Really looks. They look pretty conservative on the way in.
100%.
We'll see
Nobody.
here.
I don't think anybody sped though, and that's all
Yeah,
that matters. Because I
be-
mean,
I
let's
would
look
be
at this.
shocked if anyone sped
They do
there.
have people. I mean, you have the 20. You have some
It's gonna be a
77 and
big
11 with
push.
you.
It's going to be a big
see.
push here. The B8 gives. Got to hold the wheel straight. Oh my goodness. Brian did not get linked up to that back.
Oh,
It's a little
77's
shaky.
moving. I
Oh,
wonder if they made
goodness.
the call. I wonder if they told him to move.
They drop into the back.
We're gonna get to pit road.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's
So
not actually-
and we see these split strategies now. Do they pit or do they keep going? They are linked up now. Oh, they're pitting. They are pitting. Oh, Lane's got to get that slowed down. He's got to get it slowed down.
got it.
Yeah, I
Great
think
entry
he's
for the
all right.
9.
And that was a way better entry than any of the people.
They
exiting
lost
pits
2
right
guys in pits. That is not
Oh,
good.
boy.
But they are all 3 hooked up right away. So I do think they're gonna cycle out to the lead. I think that's what's gonna happen. But I feel like if the others come out together, that momentum they're gonna have is just gonna take the lead right back. Not sure what happened with the 13 and 7. But these 3 hooked up really good, so this is perfect for these. Perfect for them.
All right, they are exiting pits. We'll just have to see how it goes. 8 car with a bad stop, and Lane and Joey hit their marks. Everyone else, I cannot say the same. And oh, it's gonna honestly, they're building up speed. I don't think they're gonna be able to get Lane or Joey.
I don't know.
Definitely.
Well, they're gonna
definitely
get
not
these
Lane
top.
and
They're gonna
Joey.
get these 3 right here. So they aren't gonna. If anything, they didn't net lose. Like they don't lose anything from pitting like that. I mean, they were already in this position. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna get a run. They're
We'll
gonna
to
have
see.
a run.
Yeah, they will get the run.
But is it gonna stall?
Is Russo in the draft still? I think he is. Oh, he might be a little bit off.
Russo is in it.
Oh, no, they're not in.
Oh, well, yeah, they're going to have to work together. 47,
Oh.
making a move to the race lead. Dylan Carter, who was looking to not be in the chase at all. Had some stuff happen to where he gets put into it. He's going to take the race lead. Well, net race lead, I should say, since Tallman's still out on track. But a great strategy call by the 47 and everybody else in that Discord call. They are 1, 2, 3. Now, what does Lane and Joey do? You know what I think they're going to honestly do? I feel like they're going to lift. I feel like they're going to lift and
Honestly,
pick up the
they
pack.
could do that because they need to realize here.
They're
going to
get him.
Against 2.
Yeah.
They are not
Oh,
gonna
they don't
go.
even need a lift. Don't
Yeah,
even need to
they
lift.
got up there. Maybe
Yeah,
when
they're
they were
here.
2x2, they just lost a lot of time. But the 11 car is in the draft, and we're going to get everyone, basically everyone in this main pack. We have 2 stragglers, a 13 and a 7. That would be a devastating blow to the 7 with points. If it stays as is.
Or, I mean, it's just bad pit stops for the 13 and 7. 11's going to try to go top. He's not going to get any help, though. We see Joey has some right rear damage.
Yeah, a little pushed in there.
Do we think they sit single file? You think we can go look at the pit road replay?
We'll see.
We're going to go to the pit road replay. That's where we're going.
What is that? Did he take tires?
Overshot it.
Oh,
Had to back up. That does it for him.
That is all it takes. That is all it takes to ruin a race there. You need to be on it. And just a mistake there. That'll cost him. He'll need that caution to get back in.
Got the sun going down. Like real life Xfinity.
No lights here.
I know, right? It shouldn't. I don't think it's going to get dark. It'll be chilling. It was a 3:30 start time, so I don't know. I hope it gets dark, actually, though. That'll be peak. Anyways, B3 Designs 1, 2, 3 going to the middle lane here. 27's going to throw a block on him, get really loose. Oh, wow. He's going to stick it. 47's going to jump him now. 27 is going to have a huge run. Does he take it anywhere? Dylan's blinking out. This is not good. I'd be so scared if I saw that right in front of me, but they are good. 16 gets screwed after it all, but I don't know. We're going to see. Lane's going to try to get to his right rear, which he does. Dylan is really going to need to leave and block. Yep, Dylan's going to have to go up and block the run by the 9 car, but now the 9 can really go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, he has all 3 of his teammates behind him.
Yep, that is the power of teamwork right there. They're going for the lead, all 3 of them.
Man, you know, if you're Dylan, Tyler, and Ethan, you really needed Gavin and Harley Johnson to have good pit stops.
You needed as much help as you can get, because if you have Lane Graves, you're gonna have the upper hand. And I mean, we've seen it right here. It's 3-on-3, and that is not enough. You needed 6-on-3 to have a chance, and they 13 and 7 with the bad pit stops, and 54 with losing the draft. It's just slipping away from them as we come to 13 to go here at Talladega.
We'll see if the 54 is going to be able to keep the draft. Keep the draft once they come back by. 54 is still going to have to pit, though. He's short on fuel, but maybe, if he gets in this pack, he can just try to help the other 3, take control of the race before he has to pit. We'll see. Because, I mean, I feel like if he's able to keep up, he's going to try to do that. Try to help these guys get control. But, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough to see if he can even keep up with the draft.
Yeah, getting around the lap traffic there of Yurchek. Now going, was that 2 laps down, or is that still one? Oh no, just 1 lap down.
Yeah.
Because these are not the effective race leaders. Or well, they are
47.
the effective race leaders, but
47 took advantage of the lap card there and got to the outside of Hunter Martineau. So Dylan now up to P5. As it stands, I mean, it's a good run, really good run for Dylan, but you're gonna lose points in the championship standing still. You know, at this rate, you're gonna have to win and at least try to gain 7 on lane. But man, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. We'll see if 54 should be able to fall in line. And then I expect him to try to help these guys try to take control. 47 try to take advantage of Brian Russo. 88, oh my god, dude. I thought he went down early. They keep doing that. Anyways, we got the 27. We got all the top 3 who are all in the same Discord call working together. We're going to see what they do, if they can make any kind of run towards this lead.
oh man, Joey's moving around. Lane had to go up. And now look at that, 47. These guys, a 3-on-3, 3 to the outside, B3 to the inside. We'll see. They got a little bit of a run. They go up to block, leaving the A car vulnerable. 47 will get clear bottom. Probably won't take it. Wow. Shimmies to the outside. Oh man, it is getting racy now. Shimmies to the outside. He's door to door with the 88 now. Just got to keep it moving. Got to keep it moving. And you see the 54 helping out his teammates. No cigar.
Yep, he has to pit.
Oh, that was a little late. It looks like you got it slowed down though.
And now you have the 11. He's holding the bottom, so that's just basically a 4th extra car. I mean, technically 5 because you have the 77 down there too. So it's a 5-on-3 between the top and the bottom, with the top lane holding strong. I don't know if the 16 can really get up to the back bumper of the 27 because he doesn't have any help. But I mean, shoot.
77's looking high.
Dylan is clear, I think. He just blinked out. Yeah, he is clear. He's gonna stay on the top lane though.
You gotta block that if you're the 47, because look, 9 car side by side again. Gotta see, they are really tight on the outside though. Could get a run. No, see, not that. So you have to go down and block that with the 9, because the 88, Joey is a good pusher. He's gonna get the 9 where he needs to go. And when you are clear, you need to do everything in your power to get down, keep that track position. Because you cannot let the 9, if you get clear, you cannot lose that advantage. Yep. And when they blink out like that, that's gonna lose confidence with your cars behind. 27 and the 16 are seeing that, and they're just like, they don't want to get wrecked off of some blinking out or netcode.
Yeah, and I really do believe, I mean, obviously you've said it, 47 should have took that lead when he was clear. You also got to think these Xfinity, or I guess O'Reilly cars, they get hot quick. And I just know that 27 is not good in temp range. I think that's why Lane was kind of just hovering middle right there. I think the 88's also hot. So they are 100% fighting with temps right now. Yeah.
Laying off like half a car length right now. They're just trying to cool down that engine, get the temperatures down. But there you go. They're starting to get close. Oh, God, 47. You got to get in line, and that is not going to be good at all.
How did the 27 hit the wall?
I don't know what that was, but they had a really good opportunity here. And look, with all that happened, and they were door by door. Imagine they stuck in line. That would have been a great opportunity.
Could be a good run here. Got to his right rear pretty good in the middle of the corner there. We're going to see if he can get a good exit. I think he is. Yeah. He's going to get the exit. And he's just blinking out, screwing up my cameras, man.
Got to get on like TJ or something.
I know, right? He is clear, though.
He's clear.
27 clear, too. No, he's not. It's just the 47.
Not. You gotta get
down
and block.
27's hot.
You have to block.
Has to be hot.
And
Pun set here at Talladega. Holy.
Gonna be a cinematic finish here. Oh my goodness. I mean, to be honest, it is good to get that, because you don't want to be too close down the backstretch. You want to try and get some of that airway, and then when you get to the corner, you want to be right on that quarter panel. You want to be side drafting. That's the best way to get a run here. And then you go high. It's just, it doesn't look like they're organized enough to be doing that. And you got to get it back down here. When you are out there all by yourself, you're just losing time. So in the corners, you have to be on that inside car.
You know, if I'm in that call, you know, I'm telling, you know, if I'm Dylan, if I'm leading that top lane, I am telling Ethan Shapiro in the 16, I'm like, hey, get close to the 27. I'm going to block this bottom lane, and we need to keep momentum on the top if we want to control this. I don't know. You're not going to be able to win this race sitting top like this, especially with the temperatures on these cars. As you've seen, the 88 has not really been pushing the 9. I know that 88 is waiting for the time to just push hard. If you get clear, you got to take it now. Now is a chance to try to hurry up and take this lead. Coming to 5 to go.
And when you see these people in this track position, when do they become selfish? You see the 47 maybe jump out of line, go to the bottom, start thinking for yourself here. And same thing with the 9. You know, does he go up? Does he try to block the outside if he gets clear? This is where they start to get selfish, and that decides winners and losers. 5 to go down the backstretch.
Great run for that top lane. Dylan and Tyler are going to take the lead. Tyler goes down early. Oh, I thought he almost got to the inside of the 47, but now those 3, 1, 2, 3, great run down the backstretch. They left out the 77, but now y'all, like, these 3 just have to communicate and be ready to throw any blocks and try to keep the other 3 back from even getting back up there. But like you were, 16's trying to block, not going to be good enough. And now the 88's not lined up with the 9.
And I was going to say this could be a blessing in disguise for those B3 cars, because the outside lane, you can just tell, is faster. And now they are out there. They are going to get a huge run down the backstretch. Someone's got to go up and block.
Yep, it's going to be the 27. 47's trying to slide up there too. Great move. If lane goes bottom, I think you got to just let it. I don't know. You got to control middle. Got to control the middle lane. Cannot give up your right rear. You got to just control middle. Don't let them get to your outside, because like you said, that outside lane is way better than that bottom. But I don't know. They're just going to have to be on their toes here. Coming to 3 to go. They just got to communicate. And like you said about being, you know, selfish, the 8 and 88, they got to beat the 9 car if they want to gain in the championship standings.
And I could confirm around the middle.
Oh my God. Stop. Just stop.
Here we go again. B3 to the outside. They got to get up and block. And here's the thing. They can build up a run, and they can take that inside lane down in the turn 3. And that will be faster for the meantime. They just have to come up and block again if they get clear.
Dylan blinking out again. But they are holding the top lane good. But I mean, lane and the 88, and they're waiting for the 8 to get clear, but they're going to shoot bottom soon, and there it is. 9's going to go bottom. Not going to be a good enough run, though. You cannot let them fake you and give up your right rear. And lane's going to get shuffled out.
8's got to get up. Yep, there he is. Who's going to go with him? 16 and the 11 both go up. 2 to go here at Talladega.
B3 Designs Racing leading the top 1-2. Does Joey jump back up? No. Brian and Lane are both going to go back to the bottom lane. So now Joey Jara, your pick to win this race, is going to be the one leading the charge for the B3 Designs Racing team. We will see what kind of run they get. The 27 really far off on the 47. He's going to make a crazy block, come all the way back down. What a save by the 27. What a save. What a block. Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. That was unbelievable, but that slows down that middle lane. We get to the front stretch here. It's going to be 1 to go at the line. Gloves are off. Here we go.
Tyler Rahan again going to the top lane after making a crazy save last lap. He's getting the push from Joey. Final lap here for the American 200 at Talladega. Tyler is just blocking the hell out of Joey all the way up the track, still trying to save it. He's going to wreck back down in front of the pack, and Dylan is going to be the one to make it through as they wreck behind. It stays green, but this is a dream scenario for the B3 Designs Racing team. 5/10 off the lead. They are pushing each other. They are going to have a huge run. 5/10 between these two. Brian all over Lane. He's gained a 10th already. It's down to 3.5 tenths. It's going to be a huge run for Lane off of turn number 4. Dylan's blinking out. Where does he go? Does he throw a block? Lane up high. Dylan can't block. Russo to the middle lane. Here comes Dylan Carter. It's going to be a 3-wide finish at Talladega. Brian Russo just won this fucking race. Oh my God.
What a finish. What a finish. What a move by Brian Russo. I cannot believe what I just watched. I cannot believe it. What a move. What a finish.
Brian Russo and the B3 Designs Racing boys. Hard break for Dylan Carter. Great move for the A. And we said it earlier. I just had a feeling Brian Russo's time was coming. He's about to burn this shit down as the lights. No lights, actually. I mean, it's getting fucking dark. But what a fucking race. What a finish. Oh my God. Oh, and how? How?
It doesn't get much better than that. You would not believe. You would not have believed it. I still can't believe what I just watched. What a finish. That is NRL.
Unbelievable. Lane's going to wait for his teammate to do burnouts. Brian Russo. Wow. Look how dark it is. Look how dark it is from this view. The lights are literally like, we literally have a light on at the finish line.
The lights are on the pace car.
They just turned on. It is dark here at Talladega. And Brian Russo's burning it down for the first time this season. First career win. What a finish. What a move for this A car.
Absolutely unbelievable finish. It doesn't get better than that. What a move. And we will have to get a replay of that very soon. It does not get better than that. Unbelievable finish. What a move by Russo. Excellent. Excellent finish.
I know I'm late, but wow. I am speechless. How did we let Russo win this race?
But, you know, that's...
What a move.
Wow. That I think that's going to put him 16 points back in the championship now. Or 16 back from Lane Graves. Wow.
Owen Davis, is this the move of the year?
I think so. I mean, that is crazy.
This guy
Wow.
put his you-know-what in the floor and said, I'm going 3 middle.
Here comes his teammate. B3 Designs Racing.
Brian Russo is one of the most cocky people you will ever meet. Sometimes you want to root against him, but you just tip your cap and say, what a move.
I can't lie, guys.
Late racing is the best.
I thought the whole field was going to die. I thought 27 going down, and somehow the B3 game survived, and then Dylan was by himself, and that's all it wrote.
We're going to get a replay real quick, and then we're going to start getting these guys in. Wow.
Track is so dark.
I know, dude. The lights literally just came on after the finish. Do we go far chase of Russo?
So, it is just pushing the 27. It just... How? I mean...
Man.
You go through that wreck. How do you think you're going to win the race? Like it's an unbelievable that you avoid that wreck. You're a lane below the yellow. You come back, you get sorted up, you get the run, and you win the race.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You got to think about it. Russo avoided it so well that he had momentum still, so that helped him push Lane. Lane just didn't know where to go. He tried to sauce him, and that look at Brian just shoot the middle. and he wins it. 3 wide photo finish.
What a
What
clean
a
finish,
finish.
clean.
And what and a lot of respect from both drivers, keeping it clean, no real door banging, but that was a fantastic finish. And you see in the finish, the 47 kind of through a very late block, you get loose, and then he gets pushed up by that 9 car, all out of sorts, and that opens the door big for that 8 car. He takes it and he wins the Talladega 200.
You know what's funny, guys? Before the race, Brian was talking about he needed somebody to push him to win. It was the opposite. He was pushing Lane to the win, and the door opened for him to take it, and he took it. I
Yep.
mean, that is a driver. And
We're
I
gonna
give props
get
to Brian
gonna
Russo.
get third place finisher Dylan Carter. Dylan, you got a copy, man.
I got you.
What a finish. It sucks to be on the wrong side of it. You
Oh
know,
man.
that you were leading, had control. We saw old Tyler Anigan doing everything he can to try to keep them away, to keep the B3 Designs team away. And you were leading out of the wreck, but Brian just had crazy momentum out of the wreck and he was just able to push Lane. Walk me through it, man. It sucks, but wow.
Well, I really don't have any words. All I know is that I had the amazing help of TJ. TJ was great to me all race. As soon as the wreck happened, I was sorry, I'm like fucking shaking. Uh from whenever we got out of the wreck, the moment I saw Lane and Brian got through, I was like, there's no way. Like, there's no way I win it because they're going to get linked up and then just blow by me. And then coming out of 4, they had to run. I tried to block Lane. I succeeded in blocking Lane, but Brian was able to just get around me. So, and we were 3 wide to the line. So, can't be too mad about P3 though.
Yeah,
Abe
that's a really good haul of
Abe or Owen,
points.
yep.
Really good haul of points. I don't know if you were watching the stream. I predicted you, Dylan. I thought you were
Oh,
going to
did
be
you?
second. I was really close to it. Really close to it, and I actually predicted. So 2 of the people that I predicted finished in the top 3. I had Russo actually finishing third. I had you finishing second, and I
No,
had
really?
who did I have? Oh, I had Joey winning, but it's just
Uh,
you didn't have the help. You just needed a friend. You didn't get it, but
unfortunate.
you drove a good race. You put yourself in a great position. You just gotta keep your head high. It was a really strong race there, especially in that last stint. Just got to keep your head high. Really great race.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I'll take this momentum going into Kansas and hopefully I can do something there.
Yeah, Dylan. One last question before we go to P2. I mean, seemed like Tyler Relligan was blocking his life that last lap, and seems like the 88 had enough and pushed him through it. You think 27 should block less aggressive at the end, or it was
Well,
his decision?
well, me and TJ were talking about it. We were not wanting, we didn't want the guys who have been leading all race to like continue to lead and win and win. Funny enough, they ended up doing it. So we were like balls to the wall. Whatever we can do to keep them behind us is what we're gonna do. There was a couple times where I know TJ got loose off a push, so he couldn't really like keep it together too well. Um, but I mean, from what I could see, they were pretty fair blocks. Nothing too heinous.
Mhm.
So I don't think he did anything necessarily wrong.
No, I
How
agree.
how
I
dark
agree.
was it in the car?
Oh, it was super dark. Like once we got down to 2 to go, I think TJ and Shapiro said they could not see a thing behind
Bro, they
in front
must
of
have
us.
their dude. The lights came on after the checkered.
I can't lie. Uh, Dylan, and there's a caution. We might have ended the race early.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I would have.
100%, 100%. If there was a yellow, we were gonna have to call it due to it being like 100% too dark.
Yeah, because I'm still on the track right now, and I
No,
can
the
see
lights are
that
on now.
it's there's actually no lights. It's just those are the pace car lights.
That's
Good
Like
luck,
crazy.
like if you go, I think if you're able to spectate me, you can see like there's nothing in 1 and 2.
Brandon Brown wins NASCAR Xfinity race under darkness at Dega. What year? That was 20. That was
2020.
2020,
2020.
2020, 2021. Yeah. Dude, it got so like I don't know. It got so dark so
Yeah,
quick.
it is like terrifyingly dark on the backstretch. You can't see anything.
Oh God.
Red
Anyways,
Dylan.
it's I don't know. Great finish for you. It just sucks that you make it, you
Just
get
sucks I
out of
wasn't
the
in the top
wreck.
spot.
Yeah, like you were leading all like literally what the final like 3 laps or whatever, and then you were all
Yeah.
by yourself P1 out of the wreck, and then I mean you just look behind you, and you just see two guys hooked up.
The teammates
Unfortunate.
hooked up.
I know that's just worst case scenario.
Yeah,
A good finish, man. Though. Good job.
appreciate it
Dylan, good job. See you next week.
for sure.
Lane Graves, the night race at Dega.
Yeah.
I walk us through the white flag, man.
Man, I don't know, dude. We got the B3 cars were really good, solid running, all good together, but we kind of got unorganized with 2 to go, which is when it really mattered. Joey made a move on me that I didn't expect, and then I told Brian to stay high, and he went low, so then we got stuck on the bottom. So yeah, and then it looks like TJ was just kind of making rough blocks the entire run, and I think Joey just had enough and
Yeah.
wrecked him. And luckily, I got through it because I was on the bottom thanks to Brian. And then I don't know how Brian made it through, but then we were able to get together, and Dylan was just a sitting duck, and I made a move on Dylan, and then Brian kept pushing me, so I hit Dylan and kind of stalled myself. And then I thought Brian was just gonna push me, and he made it 3 wide in the middle. So I thought Dylan was gonna win, and you know, Brian's that guy, and I told you guys Brian was gonna win Dega, and he did. So congrats to Brian. It was a good 1-2 finish for B3 Racing. Yeah, it was just a solid race overall by the 9, the 8, and the 88. It was kind of 3v3 that final run, and we just got stuck on the bottom, but it all played out. But Dylan was just a sitting duck. But Brian Russo's that guy. Everybody didn't believe in him, but he is him.
He's not him, buddy. I'm
He's
sorry,
him,
but he's
bro.
not him.
He's him, bro.
I gotta see you next week. So, question for you, Lane. Talk about Joey made that move on the last lap or like 2 laps ago. It seemed like that was a move, being the top side, come to the white because it seems like we're the best lane throughout the race. What was your mindset on the white flag before the wreck happened?
Well, I was just
Look how
knew they
Oh
were
dark
my
it
probably
is.
gosh.
gonna wreck, but I was just gonna stay at the bottom. That was the only thing I could do was stay at the bottom because I couldn't go anywhere. The outside was the line to beat. But yeah.
Sorry, Lane. David's laughing because the track is pitch black.
Yeah, it was hard to see out there. Got lucky.
Dude, if a caution came out, like the race was gonna be called. Like if a
David,
caution,
what the heck is this time settings?
it was
Yeah.
it was 3:30, but it was still on 2x. Damn, 2x went that quick,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
dude. It's never been like that. Like actually, it's never been like
Holy
that.
moly.
Hey, can I stay in here while Brian gets his interview?
Yeah, Abe
Sure.
drag him.
I won't say anything though. I'll mute.
Can I drag him an iPhone?
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
I'll drag him.
All glory to God.
I can do so.
What's
Big
up, man?
guy of the story. The guy for the story. I don't know. This guy's him, I guess. Brian, you did it. You won.
I
How you
did it.
feeling?
Feel amazing, man. This is the place to do it. Felt like the old Heat days, me and Lane, controlling the whole race.
You did it
Got
for
her done
Dale,
at the
man.
end.
I'm sorry.
Talladega.
I'm sorry. I gotta make a comment. You know, I did pick you to win, man. But, dude, you not care about the championship?
So let me run. So coming off of turn 4, right?
No, that's
I'm
not
not
what I'm
thinking about-
talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm asking, do you care about the championship? Yes or no?
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then when the 2 packs were separated, bro, you were literally screwing the front pack when y'all were gaining. You were screwing them
No,
on purpose.
I was.
Well,
Yes, I
why? You were
was.
gonna gain on
So
lane.
Well,
Well, yeah, exactly. So you don't care
not gonna
about the champ.
I do, but
now
I'm gonna put my team first.
He cares now. Okay.
I'm gonna put It
Lane
worked
was-
out.
dude,
Look
Lane-
at B3 Designs 1-2.
Okay, but you don't care about the champ, is what I'm saying. You only gained 7,
do.
bro. You could have gained way more. Lane's best finish, if you didn't do that, was gonna be 8th if they didn't gain.
I'm just not gonna screw Lane. I'm not screwing Lane.
I mean, dude, that's your call. I'm just saying. Like, imagine you won and he got 8th, bro. Oh.
Yeah, but that just wasn't gonna happen. I'm not winning this without Lane.
All right, man.
Brian, I want to know, out for tri-oval, what's your head? What were you thinking?
Okay, so out of 4 tri-oval, I'm not thinking win. I'm thinking Lane's winning this. Dylan's screwed, right? I pushed Lane. Lane said he's gonna go high, fake high, go low. I push him, and I'm like, all right, I pushed him. He's got the run. I went up to go side draft Dylan. I have a run somehow, and now I'm side drafting Lane and Dylan, and I'm like, oh shit, I guess I might win. So I just know, just held it down, won the race. Not plan, but it works out. I'll take it.
Brian, now you're at championship threat to Lane Graves.
No, he's not at 16 points, bro.
Nope.
How many races to go?
3.
Oh,
Like,
he's a
I'm
threat.
sorry, he's not.
No, he's not.
Second in points.
You never know what happened to Lane Graves next week.
B3 Designs Racing leading the team standings and the point standings, the driver standings. I'm liking where we are.
GG.
Why?
Brian Rizzo.
Why are you talking about the? Hey Siri, how many races has Drew Lebsack ran in the last like 3-4 weeks?
Doesn't matter.
Owen Lapsek also.
Well,
Oh,
Owen
so
was
then
not.
you-
Well, I know, but Owen's not counted for the team standings for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
then what a save.
This is a
What
crazy. That was
save.
peak. That was peak. That was actually
Hey,
peak.
Credit
What
to Lane
a
Graves
save.
checking up.
That was actually peak. That was a great save. Night race at Talladega. Brian, if a caution came out at the end, we were gonna have to like literally
I
call
know,
the
it's
race.
over.
We were gonna Brandon Brown, dude. Brandon Brown.
Pitch black right now. I'm still at
Yeah,
the
it's
track.
literally
I'm making
pitch
it to the
black. Yeah.
Boulevard.
He's in the boulevard getting drunk.
Shout out Crown Royal, my sponsor.
What are we doing tonight? Are we drinking?
Alright. I'm
Celebrating
gonna
the
go.
win.
Okay. I'll talk to y'all soon. I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all out. Good win though. Great finish
Good
for
job,
both of
B3
you. 1-2.
Design.
Thanks, guys.
All right, David, take it off.
Well, we have the replay coming to the white flag right there, but on the screen, this was the point standings entering the race. Lane had a 4-point gap over Tallman. That is 100% being extended. Tallman, horrible finish today. Not good for him. He's really gonna have to turn it on. Brian Russo is now jumped up to then what? Second? It may be second. I don't know yet, but he's gonna be 16.
Yeah, a really disastrous race for the two around the 9. I mean, the
100%.
7 and the 54, just terrible races, and this could have been a championship deciding race. It's going to be a hard mountain to climb for those guys, especially against Lane.
Yeah, so I don't know. Gonna need some if people want some chances. So if Tallman, Russo, and them want a chance, I mean, Lane gonna need to catch some bad luck or just make mistakes on his own because these next 3 tracks, I mean, I know it. Probably a lot of people know it. If you know Lane, he's gonna be quick at all 3 of these tracks. I'll pull the schedule up right now. I mean, next week it's his home track, Kansas. I don't know. I know Brian's done a lot of Kansas when iRacing was there for that week, but I still think you're gonna need some bad luck for Lane. Lane's gonna have to get a bad finish one of these races, and you're gonna have to capitalize, even have a chance. After Kansas, we're gonna go to Phoenix and Homestead. But anyways, race sponsor, official partner, B3 Designs. They're gonna come home and take it
Rigged.
1-2, 1-2 finish. Brian said before the race, anybody who pushes me to the win gets a free paint scheme. Well, he's the one. Well, nobody
Lane
pushed.
Graves, get your paint scheme.
Lane Graves, you get free paint schemes already, but we'll get you another one basically. B3 Designs official partner. I don't know. Next Tuesday, 8:55 Eastern, we'll be going live around that time. Grid up 9 o'clock for Kansas Motor Speedway. A B3 Designs 1-2 and a 3-wide photo finish. Brian Russo gets his first win of the season, first career win in general. He is going to shoot up in the point standings for this championship race. Yeah. Anything y'all want to say?
What a
No,
finish.
what a
All
finish.
you
What
can
a
say.
save.
Oh. All right. Well, tune in next Tuesday, same time, 8:55, 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll be going live, going green from Kansas. Have a good night, everybody.